Okay, let's get started.
Okay, good.
Okay, welcome everyone. My name's Chen. Welcome to the webinar with me, Donald Vanarelli, and Matt Nolfo on Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, Veterans Benefits, and long-term care insurance to protect your family from catastrophic long-term care expenses and nursing home costs webinar. I know it's a long name. Anyway, so just a little bit of introduction. My name is Chen Lee. I'm the managing member of Vanarelli and Lee LLC. We specialize or focus our practice in the areas of Medicaid and public benefits planning, special needs and disability planning, and estate planning and administration. I'm also a CPA with a background in obviously taxation and audits. And then Donald Vanarelli is also a member of the Vanarelli and Lee LLC. He has been a practicing attorney for many years. Let's put 39 years. And he has been admitted to practice in the state of New York and New Jersey. And he has many, many achievements. And we're not going to go into the detail, but he's very knowledgeable in many areas. And the goal is to obviously protect the people and to help family and clients in conflict through dispute resolution service and also elder mediation, divorce mediation, and collaborative services too. And Matt Nolfo is the funding partner of Matthew J. Nolfo and Associates. He practices in the area of estate planning and elder law and works with clients and their estate planning needs, assists clients with the institutional and community Medicaid process, and advocates on behalf of clients whose loved ones are in need of the guardianship. So before we go in, we're gonna do Q&A at the very end. So if anyone has any particular question, you're looking for any answer, please type in the chat room and I will see if I can answer it privately. If not, I will bring up at the end of the webinar so we can discuss about it, and Don and Matthew can also chime in as to the differences and if it related to New York or New Jersey. All right. All right. So Donald, it's all yours. Go ahead.
It's all mine. Thank you.
It's all yours.
Okay. So welcome everyone. And so hopefully you can see the screen there. So I'm going to talk first about protecting assets, sort of give you a basic knowledge of planning in New Jersey, the typical things we do. Background a little bit about Medicaid, Medicare, VA benefits, and then Matt Nolfo is going to sort of compare and contrast that with the things going on in New York State. So feel free, I mean, whatever questions you have, put down in the chat room, and you know, if I can answer them during the presentation, I will, or Chen will bring it up and we'll see if we can get, we'll make sure the questions are answered either during the presentation or at the end. Okay, so let's see. So this, I mean, this is basically what we're talking about here. It's long-term care, and it's the type of care you're unable to care for yourself due to disability or cognitive impairment. Or it's, a lot of times we typically call it custodial care. People who need help with activities of daily living, like need help with bathing or eating or dressing or toileting or transferring from bed to chair. That's activities of daily living. Or if you need supervision because of your cognitive impairment that you have. So, you know, the advances in medicine that we've seen over so many years result in most illnesses now being manageable. So you have these chronic, long-term conditions that you can't do the things you used to be able to do, but a lot of things you can do, but you just need help with them. And the you need some type of care, and in our state, long-term care, like that type of care I was talking about, help with activities of daily living or cognitive impairment, costs a lot in New Jersey. So that's the problem that we face. Okay, I just wanted to give you, this is by way of background. This is what we see a lot of times in the practice. When you practice in this area, it's like a progression. People have these long-term care needs. Typically, as you would, see, they typically stay at home first, and they'll bring home health aides in, and to the extent that they can. Don't want to disrupt your life, and they're there at home. The home health aides come in, could be a few hours per day, gradually increasing. Sometimes extended family is close by, they'll then move in with their families. If the care needs become too great, and at some point, no matter what resolutions you've made or what commitments you have, it just becomes too difficult to, work and care for someone. It's very difficult, as those of you that have done it know. People go to assisted living facilities. Um, to get the care that they need. You can usually get home health aides through the assisted living facilities too. The CCRCs are continuing care retirement communities, like Sunrise, you may have seen, or Care One. They have CCRCs in the state. That usually has you can live in a single family home on the bigger campus. They usually have assisted living facilities right there too, and nursing homes. So as you progress in the illness, you can just move from one facility to another, but you're still in the larger facility. And then people who need the most care, can't perform three or more activities of daily living, or if they need or if they have a cognitive impairment, they'll be in a nursing home. And the cost of long-term care in New Jersey, it's even worse in New York, but in New Jersey, super expensive, really. If you have home health aides, obviously, and it depends on how many hours per week that you get these home health aides. But, we see $5,000 to $9,000 a month. Typically, it's something we do every day. This is what it costs. Assisted living facilities, at least here in Union County, used to be so inexpensive and has gone up tremendously over the years. And now they're running 5,000 to 12,000 a month. But a lot of them come in at 7, 8, 9,000 in there. The nursing home costs have also increased. You're talking about $10,000 to $15,000 a month, monthly charges, but just tremendous. That's not exaggerating at all. That's what it costs in this area. There's a variation in the cost throughout the state, but in this area, it's very expensive. So who pays for these costs? So, about half of the people in nursing homes are private paying out of their own savings. And the other half, or almost half, are being paid through Medicaid. It's not Medicare. I'm going to go into that a little bit, but it's not the Medicare that we're all used to having to pay for our medical expenses. Medicaid is something else. The VA, sometimes VA nursing homes, there's a VA compensation and long-term care benefits. Medicare pays for some people in nursing homes, but it doesn't pay for long-term. I'm going to talk to you about what their rules are. And then private long-term care insurance pays for some people. Most of the people that come into the office do not have long-term care insurance. Some do, and whatever amount that you get, whatever you are able to get from long-term care insurance is fantastic. It always helps. But I just don't see that many people who need custodial care now that really have that type of insurance. Different for their children, I guess, but um, not too many of the clients we service now.